Sorry about that. I got interrupted with a phone call. Um, so I sometimes I just put on like a light uh, gradient map, and that just kind of gives it a different tone, and that sometimes works. The other thing I can do is let's just do a new layer, and I'm just going to do a real quick foreground fill, and the next thing I can do is add a noise. And sometimes noise, you don't need crazy amounts of noise, but adding noise to certain things helps you add a little bit of texture as well. So, if you want, uh, and this is way too much noise. You need to kind of bring this down. Um, but just that noise gives you the texture that you want. So the problem that I was going to mention is that you've got different levels of information here. So the issue is you're pulling in like all different types of metal. So you've got like this copper in here and it's dark, and you've got grays, and you've got a kind of whole slew of different information in here. And so what I think your issue is you're not defining the individual metal pieces. So if you want copper on here, so say this piece is copper, then define copper. Um, and so, this is copper. And then if there's a vein of copper in there, that's fine. Put that vein of copper in there, and then, give it a indentation so that you realize there's two separate pieces here. And that's kind of the process that you need. Whereas here, I just added a little texture, and that helps and kind of defines things a little bit better too. Um, you know, those are little things that you can kind of do. The other thing too is with the hair. Don't treat the hair as like this highlight. It's got its own form too. So if you've got this strong light here, you want to create said strong light as a form. And take a look at different hairstyles, because you've got some strands coming out of and going out of nowhere. It's very unstyled, um, and so you want to add in, if it's got a dark form in there, plotting that dark form, and building up the form of the hair is going to really sell your information a lot better. And then the hair is going to cast shadow, which the skin will reflect on too, and so that's a whole nother aspect. So you kind of want to keep pushing the different information. And let me see if we can just flatten all this. So, difference between this and this, proportion, getting the background a little bit more defined, getting the arms a little defined, fixing the anatomy, and working on textures, are really going to kind of sell your piece a little bit more. So, sorry about the two videos, but I hope this helps. All right.